Wilson. Eluded. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And the ball is knocked out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Retains possession.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 61 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be an I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
10-10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Yeah, they're out there. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Here's Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Complete to number 14.
DK Metcalf, 72 yards. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Amen for this.
Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 77 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. He'll find Metcalf. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Complete.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Out. 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
On down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, buying time to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And on 3rd down, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Airing it out for Olsen, and he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out...
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And the Seahawks first down.
They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out right. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Zadarius Smith. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, flush to his right. Floating one, incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit his safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
At their own 17.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll go again to Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier. He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 1-yard gain.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.